Welcome to English Mastery Daily. You know that feeling, right? People totally understand your English, but they can't help but notice your accent. You want to sound more native, more natural, but figuring out how to actually get there can be tough. Well, today, we're gonna break it all down. And this really just hits the nail on the head. The whole point isn't to erase who you are or where you come from. Not at all. It's about making your message so clear, so easy to listen to, that your amazing ideas are the only thing that people hear. It's all about smooth, frictionless communication. Because let's be real, a strong accent can sometimes shake our confidence or even affect opportunities. But the great news? It's a skill. And like any skill, you can improve it. So here's our game plan for today. We're gonna start with a Y, then we'll dive into mastering the core sounds and the rhythm of the language. After that, I'll show you the most powerful practice techniques out there, and we'll wrap it all up with a 30-day action plan you can literally start the second this is over. Okay, so let's get one thing straight right off the bat. Having an accent is not a bad thing. It's a part of your story, and that's awesome. Our goal here is simply to reduce any confusion it might cause, so that when you speak, your message lands perfectly every single time. The thing is, when an accent is really strong, it can create some hurdles. You know, you might find yourself having to repeat things, or you notice that people are leaning in, trying a little too hard to catch what you said. And that can lead to misunderstandings, it can kind of knock your confidence, and yeah, in some professional worlds, it can even affect your opportunities. So that's exactly what we're here to work on. All right, let's get to the fun part, the actual building blocks of the American accent. Seriously, if you can just get the hang of these 3 key sound groups, you are going to be miles ahead of the game. And the first group is vowels. Now take a look at this number, 60%. Vowels make up a whopping 60% of all the sounds in spoken English. That is huge. It means that mastering your vowels will give you the biggest, fastest improvement in how clear you sound. It's your #1 priority. Next up, the infamous American R. Oh yeah, this is one of the trickiest ones for sure. It's not rolled like in Spanish or from the back of the throat like in French. For the American R, the magic happens deep in your mouth. You've got to pull your tongue way back so it's not touching anything. Round your lips just a little and keep that jaw nice and relaxed. Try it with me. Red, car, really. See? And this is another huge secret to sounding more American. There are actually 2 T sounds. When a T is at the start of a word, it's a sharp, hard T. You get a little puff of air. Listen. Table, top. But when it's stuck in the middle of a word, it transforms into what we call a soft or flap T. And it sounds way more like a quick D. So, and this is so critical, Americans almost never say water with that hard T sound. We say water, we don't say better, we say better. Honestly, using this flap T is one of the clearest signals that you're really getting the hang of the American accent. It's a game changer. Okay, so we've covered the individual sounds, which are like the notes. Now let's talk about the music itself, the rhythm and flow of the language. This is all about which words you emphasize, the melody of your sentences, and how words link up together. So, a lot of languages give each syllable pretty equal timing. But in American English, nope. We punch one important syllable in a word and let the others just kind of fade away. So instead of sounding robotic, like photographer, a native speaker makes it into music. Photographer. That rhythm is everything. The melody of your whole sentence changes too. And the rule here is actually super simple but so powerful. When you ask a question, your voice goes up at the end. Where are you going? But when you make a statement, your voice falls. I'm going to the store. You can hear the difference, right? It's a huge clue for your listener. And finally, native speakers are, well, we're kind of lazy. We don't say every single word perfectly separated. We blend them, we smash them together to speak faster. Did you becomes did you. Want to becomes wanna. Going to becomes gonna. This is what we call connected speech, and it's absolutely key to sounding fluent and natural. Okay, so you get the theory. You know the sounds, you know the rhythm, but how in the world do you actually practice all this stuff effectively? Let's look at 2 of the absolute best techniques that will speed up your progress like crazy. First up is a technique called shadowing. This is incredibly powerful. The best way to think about it is like vocal karaoke. You listen to a native speaker and you try to talk right on top of them at the exact same time. You copy everything, their pronunciation, their rhythm, their melody. You're training your mouth and your ears all at once. And here's exactly how you do it. It's pretty simple. Find a short clip, like 30 seconds from a movie or a YouTube video. Listen to it once just to get what they're saying. Then hit play again and start speaking along with them. Don't wait for them to finish a sentence. Try to be their echo, their shadow. Do this like 5 or 10 times with the same clip, and you'll feel it start to click. The second technique is so simple, but it is absolutely crucial. You have to record yourself. A lot of the time, we have no idea what we actually sound like. By recording your own voice and then listening back, comparing it directly to a native speaker saying the same thing, you can hear the exact spots you need to work on. Just remember this line, because it's true. You can't fix what you can't hear. Phew, okay. We have covered a ton of ground. So now let's put it all together. Let's build a concrete, step-by-step plan that you can use to see real, noticeable progress in just 1 month. And here it is. This is your ultimate cheat sheet. Seriously, you might want to pause and just take this in for a second. This table summarizes the 10 most important techniques we've talked about, from the core sounds like vowels and the American R and T, all the way to advanced practices like shadowing and immersion. This is your entire toolkit, all in one place. And here's how to use that toolkit without getting overwhelmed. We've structured it into a simple 30-day challenge. Week 1, you do nothing but focus on those core sounds, the vowels, the R, the T. Week 2, you start working on rhythm and shadowing. By week 4, you're putting it all together in actual conversations. See, this makes the whole thing feel so much more manageable and honestly, more fun. Look, the goal isn't to be perfect overnight. It's about taking small, consistent steps to make your communication clearer so that people can focus on your brilliant ideas, not on how you're saying them. It all begins with just one step. So the only question left is the one you see right here. Which one of these techniques are you going to try first?